Alright, so here we have to represent the complex number graphically and find the standard form of the complex number. So here's the complex number that we're given, 3 cosine 120 I sine 120. And 3 is equal to the r if you compare that to the standard or the general form of the equation. Alright, so for reference here I have an example of trigonometric form of the complex number, r cosine theta plus I sine theta, and little formulas for all the different parts, and the standard form a plus bi. So as you can see, we have trigonometric form, and the directions were to represent the number graphically. So to graph this number, the r is 3, and it's at 120 degrees. So 120 degrees is somewhere in this quadrant. So there's 120. Now I'm going to sketch the right triangle that represents this. So let's drop a perpendicular to the x-axis. And remember, this is the x-axis, and this is the imaginary axis. All right, so I sketched my graph of 120. I know r is 3, so that means that this is 3. And if this is 120, do you know what this angle is right here? Of course you know, it's 60, right? This is a 90, this is 30. Now, we can find the rest of the sides thinking about the 30, 60, 90 right triangle that is one of the special triangles. And remember, I told you a quick rule, opposite the 30 is always half the hypotenuse. So if the hypotenuse is 3, half of that is 1.5, or 3 halves, and opposite the 60 is always 3 halves root 3, or whatever you get on this side, times it by root 3. So, so we know the sides of this triangle, right? Opposite the 30, so this is 3 halves. This side is 3 halves times root 3. Now again, because I'm going from 0, 0 right here, this is a negative 3 halves. And that is important. So now that I know the coordinates, I can write it in the form a plus bi, right? So what is the a? The a is always on the x-axis. So negative 3 halves plus 3 over 2 root 3 I. Because my a is negative 3 halves, and my b is equal to 3 halves root 3. So those values become very important when you're writing standard form a plus bi. The a is always on the x-axis, the b is on the imaginary axis.